Hi everyone. I know that I promised that I was going to send updates and I haven't been very good at that, but we haven't really done a whole lot to this house yet. We are starting a major demo day today, so I thought I'd give you guys a walkthrough of the downstairs so you can see kind of what we're dealing with. I'm not going upstairs because it's hotter than Hades up there, and you'll see that later. Anyway. Here's our beautiful girl behind us. So let me get you turned around and I will give you a quick walkthrough. So this is the front. There's the creepy little crib that I actually have a really fun project that I'm going to be using her on. So really excited about that. These are, they look like concrete. They're not. They're actually stone. They're hand hewn. They have been here since the house was built in the 1870s. There's a creeper in the doorway. It is. Anyway, this is the front door. And one of my favorite things about the front door is my little knocker dude. He's kind of cute and creepy all at the same time.
Like your husband.
Yeah, exactly. Just like my husband, cute and creepy all at the same time. Don't really know what his name is, but we need to name him. So this is the entryway. You guys have seen the pictures. Unfortunately, we can't save any of the wallpaper, which is really sad. As you can see, it's peeling, but the wallpaper, it's actual real paint. It's stenciled on. So kind of like if you imagine like a newspaper, they would run it through a machine that would stencil the pattern, and they would use real paint. So that's gold paint. Anyway, this is the entryway. That back door right there is the back door. It actually goes to the back porch, and we'll go through that in a minute. To the right, here's one of these are all original doorknobs. These are porcelain. I'm gonna open that up. To the right is gonna be the living room. This room right here needs the least amount of work. It's cleaned up and prepped, ready for paint. We're going to put a full floor-to-ceiling, wall-to-wall bookshelf on this wall, which I'm really excited for. We'll have somewhere to put my books. I have my worker out here cleaning windows. But I'm actually going to start painting this today. We'll do some before and after pictures. These are the fireplaces. So we have, each time, everywhere you see a fireplace, there's another fireplace on the other side of the wall. So we have 10 fireplaces. Unfortunately, they're not wood-burning fireplaces. I don't know if you can see. It's not very deep. They actually used to put coal in these and not fire. So not really sure if we're going to be able to use them, but we have 10. So
They look cool.
They do look cool. Here's these doors are all original. You can kind of see the cool pattern here. And the way that they work, and again, these are porcelain. Here's one of the skeleton keys. It still works, but it has another mechanism right here, and it prevents you from turning the doorknob. So it's kind of like a deadbolt, as Jess was explaining. So you turn that, and then this actually will lock, and it works. So this is the living room. On the other side of the living room is what is going to be the dining room. This wallpaper actually is not, it is actual paper, but it's gonna stay. We're gonna be able to salvage that wallpaper. The floors are kind of rough. They had carpet on them. They've never been sanded or finished, so we're gonna get those sanded and finished. Another fireplace. Another thing to notice, and a lot of them, not all of them, but there's this little thing right here. This is the matches box where they'd put the matches and keep those. And here's this door right here is it's not really a secret door case because obviously you can see it, but this is the servant's staircase. And this goes up to the second floor. Very creepy looking. We just found out that we have brown recluse. So I've been up this staircase once. I am not going up it again. Cause yeah. But luckily I know a really cute bug guy. So see if I can get him to treat for brown recluse. Another door handle that is original. This looks to be some sort of wood. I'm not really sure, but it's super cool. That's just another under the staircase closet. So these windows, we're going to not keep, we're not going to keep these frilly things, but we are going to keep these really pretty shades. I'm not really sure. They just need to, I don't know if this material is going to last. I'm going to try and wash it and keep it. If not, then I'll just make some more to put in there, but I think those are really pretty. Okay, so this wall right here, we're going to try and take this wall out. This is where, this doorway right here is where the original house stopped. And I don't know when everything on the back side was added, but this was where the original house ended. And the summer house is on the back side. They didn't, which I'll explain that in a minute. Anyway, it's a weird little hallway right here. This linoleum is coming up. We do not know what the hardwood looks like underneath it, but that's one of the things that we're going to be working on today is getting the linoleum up and seeing what the integrity of the wood looks like underneath. This is our single dinky little bathroom. Everything in here is coming out. It's going to end up being a half bath. So we will demo this afternoon as well. A door here. You will see throughout the house, there's doors in strange places. And being in this house without AC, we understand why there's so many doors. But you can also see, look how crooked that window is. It's so, somebody with OCD that's really hard not to look up, but that is a very crooked window, but it's a very old house. So we're going to be a little forgiving. This is the kitchen. This is where the summer kitchen kind of started. It was not attached to the house because they did not want the heat from the kitchen getting into the actual house. So we're going to be working on this today. Everything in here is coming off, coming out. Obviously the cabinets, the paneling all the way around. I have an idea of what this is going to look like when we're done, but we'll see. There's a door right there that goes to the outside. This closet right here is going to end up, there's another closet on the other side. We're going to open it up, make it one big closet that's going to house the HVAC return and the hot water heater. Funny thing is that is a hot water heater. We couldn't figure out what it was. We weren't sure if it was a washer or a dishwasher. We weren't really sure that this little old lady would own a dishwasher, and there's washer dryer hookups next to it. So we were stumped for a minute. And then we kind of figured out it's a hot water heater. So you can it's been there a minute. This is, again, another fireplace. As you can see, this is original right here. And these hooks, that has something dangling on it. These hooks are what they used to hang the pots on for cooking, and that was their stove. So we're gonna clean this up and keep that right where it sits and not move that. Again, paneling gonna come down. I'm gonna put open shelving up there. Yeah, for some kitchen stuff. This is the back side of the summer kitchen. These are cabinets. They're not very deep, so they're coming out. This is the back side. This is going to be a really big butler's pantry laundry room. And we're going to put an island in the middle of it, so to give some extra storage and workspace. This is a door that opens to a window. I don't know why there's a door on it other than to close to keep the heat out, but there's no stairs and that's a pretty good drop. So yeah, a door that covers a window. There is another door right there that opens up to the actual back porch. So in here, we're gonna have some open shelves and cabinets here, and over in this corner over here is gonna be the washer and dryer. And again, gonna put an island in the middle because this is a pretty good size room. There's the other half of the closet we're gonna make into one closet, like I said. Another fireplace, is a really big fireplace. Not really sure what I'm gonna do with it, but we'll see. So we're gonna go back through. As you can see, this is, back in these days, the houses were very disjointed, where they did not understand the concept of being open. There's no open concept. So we are gonna, anybody know what that is? We're gonna keep it that way. We're just gonna have to kind of update things. So we're gonna go back through. This is why we need 3 HVAC units on the bottom level, because we haven't even, the other side, over on the other side of that wall, that staircase is the master, and a AC unit is not gonna be powerful enough to get everything cooled off down here. So we have to have 1 unit upstairs, 1 unit for the master side, and then 1 unit for the kitchen. So we're gonna go back through here. I'm gonna walk out on the back porch a little bit for a few minutes. This roof right here is completely rotted, so this is gonna be a major project. The whole roof of the porch is gonna have to come down and be rebuilt. This thing right here is a cistern, and it works, which is very cool. Well, kind of. It is hooked up to the gutter system. As you can see, it's kind of falling down. I'm not sure we can actually salvage the gutter, but we are going to have a gutter up there. We are going to work on it and get it connected back up again, so the water will drain into the gutter and then go down into the cistern. And we're not sure how big the tank is underneath there, but we'll use it for gray water. So in case of an emergency, we can use it to flush the toilets or wash your clothes. Obviously you can use it for watering a garden, which we'll have out here eventually. But really cool that is still in working condition, and it came with the house, so that's kind of cool. So this is the back porch, and we're gonna come back in here to the entryway, and he's opening this other door, which is really cool. It has some really old locks on it. This is going to be the master bedroom. So when you come in the front door, to the left is the master bedroom. We already have the paper down. There's no insulation, so when we get a good gust of wind that comes up underneath the floor, this paper just kind of lifts and flutters, and it's kind of crazy. So in here, we need to take these slats down on the 2 exterior walls. So this wall right here and this wall right here, we need to insulate them because there's no insulation. And with as much as we're having to pay for HVAC, we're putting insulation in these bad boys. So that's just a little closet right there. Again, another fireplace. So on one side you have one, there's one on the other side. If we can get any of the fireplaces working, it's going to be this one, the one in the bathroom behind this wall, the one in the dining room, and the one in the living room. Those are the 4 we're gonna try to get working. We don't know if we're gonna be able to do it or not, but Jess has been rocking out in here. He's done so much work in here already. Already started taking off the slats on the walls. As you can see up there and over there, it was all across this wall right here. The gutters, it's really loud in here. The gutters got clogged, and the rain started backing up, and the water got into the house and leaked. So we have to take all of this down. Again, we're gonna put some insulation in here. We're gonna drywall. This is gonna be the master bathroom. So the closet's gonna go over here. The toilet's gonna go in this far corner. So the closet's gonna actually it's gonna start at the edge of this door right here and come across to about right here. And then we're gonna have the toilet in this corner. The sink, the double sink is gonna go on this wall. And then we're gonna have a big tub in front of this window. The shower is gonna go in this corner, and the fireplace is on the back side of that. So another really cool thing, these windows right here they're weighted windows. So you have a pulley, you can kind of see up here, there's a string right up there. So the way that the windows were built back then is there's weights on the end of a pulley, and you open the window and the weights hold the window open. Some of the windows don't work because the pulleys back then were cotton, and over the years they've just disintegrated and the weights have dropped. And what happens is they drop into the walls, and so you can't keep the windows open unless you hold them open yourselves. But in the process of just taking the wood off of these walls, he found the weights. They are not what I expected them to be, but that's what these things are. And there was a spider here, but these are, oh my goodness, these are super heavy. Yeah, like that's actually really heavy. But those are the weights that hold the window open. Those are about 18 inches long, maybe. And here's you can see this is the rope. It looks like a giant firecracker, actually. But you can see where it just kind of broke. And with as heavy as those weights are, I'm not surprised, because this is just like I said, a cotton rope. Not really sure if we can save them. If we can't, then I don't know, maybe make a wind chime or something out of them. So that is, hang on. Somebody is, I don't know who's calling Jess, but somebody is. So we're gonna finish taking the walls off on all 4 of these walls, or the slats off. Another door, which is going to be in the bathroom, which is kind of weird. But that's the house. That's the bottom. That's the bottom house. Here's the kind of the lock mechanism on the inside. So you pull this open, and you have to pull this open to open the door. And then there's also, oh, Shania was calling. That's the lock for another lock for the door. Here's the, whatchamacallit, the hinges. These are all original. We think they're brass. We're gonna take them off and get them all cleaned up, and then we're back to the front door. So, yeah, that's it. That's the walkthrough downstairs of the house. You just got a tour. I will be posting pictures of updates after we get the kitchen demoed and the bathroom demoed and the living room painted. So anyway, yeah, we'll talk to you guys soon.